Hey guys, welcome to a reading. This is going to be an all signs reading going from Aries to Pisces. I'm trying to figure out what kind of reading we are going to do today. I guess a message that you need to know. Um, in the meanwhile, just letting you guys know that I do have a holistic skincare line that I created. This is for energy management. For example, energy cleansing, energy protection, energy balancing, and even energy healing. Okay, so for example, you use the aura essence for balancing out your auric field. You can use the bar soap or the wash to cleanse your energy. The soap is a deeper cleanse. Um, the lotion will protect you and ground you. And then you have the spirit alchemy, which is crafted by spirit, meaning that I pull cards to find out what spirit wants you to wear. And it's usually about healing or empowering you. So I do sell this as a kit, these 4 items, and then you get that the crafted one for free. Okay. The bar soap has gentle exfoliation. The body wash doesn't have any sort of beads in it. Okay. And it's made for sensitive skin and it's made for unisex. So, all right. In the meanwhile, let's start off with Aries. Let's get what does Aries need to know? Starting off with Aries. Aries. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. Okay, Aries, it feels like the same message that I got yesterday. Some sort of ending. Some of you, it could be some sort of nerve damage, something with your nerves, your back. You could be feeling, I don't want to say paralyzed, but you could be feeling paralyzed, maybe energetically, right? Um, it feels like somebody here is coming towards you or wants to help you. So it does feel, and it could be your guides. You know, you could have a horse as a guide, right? Um, it kind of feels like whatever you're experiencing right now, and I think I said it yesterday, the sun will shine, you know? Um, there's nothing to fear. We have the Two of Pentacles and then we have the Page of Cups. So this is making me feel that there's somebody around you, could be a child, could be a friend, could be a crush, you know? This person cares about you, and I feel like you're going to be receiving some sort of good news. It could be a gesture of love, a gesture of care. The hidden energy does show the lovers. So a very important partnership. It could be again friendship, twin flame, soulmate, decisions around those partnerships. And I do feel like how do I want to say it? I don't want to say this, but I want to say it. It kind of feels like when someone is getting rescued, you know, and it's because someone's there to pick them back up. So the way that it could manifest Aries, it could literally be somebody, you know, coming to the rescue. And spiritually the same thing. So spirit wants you to know, Aries, that whatever it is that you've gone through, someone has your back. Someone has your best interest. For some of you, this could be a new relationship after a cycle of betrayal, you know, whatever way that is. So, Aries, I look forward to seeing how this kind of transpires for you. So, it looks very beautiful. It looks like this person understands you. Um, whatever this is, it's gonna bring you closer to yourself. Okay. Beautiful energy. So, Aries, let me get you a message. I feel like getting you a message. What is one thing that Aries needs to heal? What is one thing that Aries needs to heal? Help from above. Kind of like what I was saying before. For some of you, this is like a guide, you know, an ancestor. Um, but help from above means that someone here is trying to, it's like the divine is trying to bring you some sort of support, whatever way that is. For again, romance, health, money, healing, whatever. So pay attention, Aries, to the synchronicities. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention. Just pay attention. Okay. All right. So, Aries, I'm going to leave your reading there. Let me get what I need to do is get a timestamp going so that you guys can quickly go to the timestamp. So, give me 1 second. We did Aries, and we're going to go do Taurus next at 4:30. So make sure you check for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. I would even dare to say North Node if that resonates to you. All right, Taurus. What is Taurus? What do we need to address with Taurus? Mm. One more, Spirit. Oh, wow. Taurus, you got the Ten of Wands. You got the King of Pentacles in reverse, the Three of Wands, the Hierophant in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, the Ten of Wands in the upright position. This is a lot of baggage here. You could be dealing with a masculine energy, a father figure, a religious figure, a teacher, a guide. There's so much going on here. A lot of this has to do with challenging your sense of values. You know, I guess breaking free from the religion for some of you, you know, questioning things in religion. For some of you, there is a masculine energy that is thinking about you that maybe either you left, they left, somebody left somebody, and it could be long distance for some of you. One of you is trying to wait for the other person to see if they're going to respond or reach out or see somebody. You know, I feel like somebody's waiting for some sort of reunion or a union here. I do feel like there's some sort of unresolved issues going on. I mean, this could be family, this could be marriage, you know. But it does feel like something was left, I don't want to say unsaid, but left unresolved. A little bit of a control problem that's going on here, dominance in the male side, masculinity, but doesn't mean that this could not be a female because we do have both. So when I look at this energy, Taurus, a lot of this has to do with, I'm going to say it, don't get offended, toxic masculinity, right? Wounded masculinity. So there's a problem around actions. There's a problem around seeing each other's perspective. There's a problem around commitments. There's a problem around values and morals and control, right? And it feels like it leaves somebody feeling so weighed down, you know, however that resonates to you, Taurus. So what I do want to say, because there's a lot of major, actually, no, there's two major arcanas here. You know, you have Hierophant and then you have the Emperor, right? Spirit is highlighting the need, right? They're highlighting this. They're highlighting values. They're highlighting perspectives, mediation, reconciliation. They're highlighting religion and perspectives around that. They're highlighting business and structure and discipline, um, and empire. You know what you're building, and these are the areas that seem to be challenged. So these are where it's kind of like if you keep trying and trying and trying and you're feeling weighed down, but you're not getting anywhere. Why? You know? So Taurus, we're gonna see what it is that you need to heal. What does Taurus need to heal? What does Taurus need to heal? Sometimes this can be someone who is exerting their own power and authority over somebody else, you know? Which could come sometimes be a bit abusive. Okay, Taurus, you have two cards. You have inner child and then you have self-love. So this could be a wound around a father figure, right? Or a parental figure to you. So self-love and inner child. Okay, so Taurus, I'm going to leave your reading there. Thank you so much for stopping by. Let's go over to Gemini. I'm going to go as long as I can last energetically because I want to take my time with these readings. All right, Gemini, what messages does Gemini need to know? What messages does Gemini need to know? Get one more card. Immediately, Gemini, I'm getting a lot of spirit guides here. I'm getting a lion, I'm getting a horse, specifically in these cards, a white horse and a lion. So some of you who believe in star seeds and things like that, you could have a lion guide, a lion. What else? So Gemini, you have the Strength card, the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun card, and the Nine of Wands. This is giving me perseverance energy. It's giving me, this is taking all my strength energy, you know. This has a lot to do with your foundations. So the people that you share assets with, the people that you share community with, the people that you share work with, there's a lot of stress around this, and this is giving lack of structure, lack of cohesiveness, broken family dynamics, you know, things like that, right? Because again, this is an energy of shared assets, but there's a blockage here, there's a challenge here, and there's a lot of stress. There's a lot of stress of feeling like the suffering is happening alone. fearing the worst case scenario here, like something, one more situation any day now I'm gonna have a mental breakdown. That's the energy that I'm seeing here. And you have your spirit guides really trying to, I want to say cushion. That's what I'm getting in my head. Cushion, protect, guide, hold dear. They're there with you, Gemini, in this hard time. Um, it feels like somebody here, I don't know who it is, Gemini, so take it how it resonates, where somebody feels like they have to stand their ground, they have to put up their boundaries because that is what for them is going to make them happy. And then so it could be that one person is stressing out, the other person is feeling empowered. But it's not bringing a sense of cohesiveness, excuse me. It's just continuing to cause issues around the actual structure, the stability, the shared assets, remember. Um for some of you, it could be that, you could be feeling like you're living above your means, right? Financially. For some of you, there could be drama within the family, issues with inheritance, issues with business. Um, so Spirit is saying that there's an opportunity here for healing with the Sun and the Strength card. There is an opportunity for healing. There's a reason to be optimistic here, because right now they're saying that you're gonna have to pull in all of your strength and confidence, and they will be there to help you in order to kind of mitigate what's going on here. Okay. They need your confidence to be strong, your optimism to be strong. Okay. So it does feel like even through all of this, you can persevere through this situation. Okay. Let's get a healing card for you. Let's get a healing card for Gemini. Soulmates. Okay. So, Gemini, this has to do with your relationships. Okay. Technically, whenever this card comes out, it means that you haven't met your soulmate. Now, I don't know if you're aware of the levels of these spiritual relationships, but you do have karmic relationships that trigger and teach a lot of lessons. And then you have your twin flames, which are kind of like your mirrored souls, but they come in and then they leave. And then you only reunite when both of you have done the work. And then you have your soulmates, which is kind of like the easier spiritual connection where you just both get each other. Again, we attract what we need to heal. So however this resonates to you, to the Geminis that I am connecting with in this reading, you have not met your soulmate. They want you to call in your soulmate. Okay. Technically with the card, it says you need to call in your soulmate. All right. So Gemini, I'm gonna leave your reading there. We're gonna move on. We're going to Cancer. Cancer, welcome in. Let's get a message for Cancer. I am taking my time with these readings. Feel free to get a personal if you feel drawn to do that. Okay. Okay. So Cancer, you got the Emperor in the upright position, the Four of Wands in reverse, the Two of Cups half and half, the Nine of Cups, and the Fool card. So this is kind of giving me where there's a structure. Somebody here is in charge of the household, right? So this is like if you live with somebody, there's a husband, a wife, however you see it, right? There is somebody here, a father figure that has control over the structure. However, as a connection, there's a discord. It's not truly supportive. It almost feels like a breakup to me. It feels like where somebody would be moving out, or it feels like a canceled engagement, or it feels like a house fight, things like that. Where two people can't really seem to understand the other person or truly be vulnerable with the other person. And it starts to question, who are you in my life? And there's this need for like solitude. There's a need for self-happiness and reflection and to focus on one's own happiness. But at the same time, I'm also seeing here that there is somebody here that kind of wants to venture out. They want to leave. So if you were dealing, like living together with somebody, there is that feeling of somebody wanting to leave the connection and go their separate way and explore to find their own sense of happiness. So What's the advice here? Well, you know what? You don't have there's no challenge. There's no challenge in these major arcanas. You have the Emperor and you have the Fool, both in upright positions, which means that that influence, that energy is like, this is what I need to do, and I'm going to follow that. You know, it's kind of like I need to maintain a level of structure. I need to focus on structure. I need to focus on maintaining the stability for myself, right? For my household, however that is, regardless of who else is there. But then there's another energy where it's like I need to venture out and start something new. For some of you, it could be as simple as, hey, you know, I want to move. You know, let's move somewhere else. Let me go on vacation. It's the feeling of maintaining, but also exploring. For some of you in relationships, it could be that somebody wants to maintain what is, and another person wants to go somewhere else, you know? And there's like disagreements around that. So let me get what you need to heal, Cancer. It's kind of like somebody who needs to get away and be by themselves for a little bit to figure out what they want, you know? Yeah, here we go. Cancer, you have unleash your creativity. So this is kind of, it makes me feel maybe somebody needing to relieve some sort of stress into the arts. For some of you, it could be something you want to venture into. Now, in the top card, we do have entrapment. So for some of you, this could very well be a living situation with somebody or a dynamic you have with somebody, whether it's somebody in your personal community, right, neighborhood, house, work, part, whatever, right? It does feel it's not just you, but there's somebody else in your energy as well, right? All right, Cancer, I'm going to leave your reading there. We're going to go into Leo. Maybe I'll stop soon. We'll see. Maybe if I get 6 signs. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Leo. What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know? Let's get about 5 or 6 cards, Spirit. What does Leo need to know? What does Leo need to know? Hmm. Hmm. Uh-huh. So, Leo, you're pulling King of Pentacles in reverse, the Death card in reverse, 7 of Wands in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, the World card in the upright position. And for you, I felt the need to look at the hidden energy, which is 7 of Swords in reverse. So they're saying something here ended or needs to end, or something needs to change, right? But I am getting, for some of you, if you were dealing with a Virgo, maybe an earth sign or a husband or an ex-husband, somebody masculine like that, or whatever this is for you. This could be a business. This could be an investment. This energy here, for some reason, cannot release. It almost makes me feel like this person would try to come back around and try to cross boundaries. And then there would be some sort of argument or some sort of cutoff or some sort of criticism. Because for some of you dealing with some sort of relationship, this feels like it ended. But the person doesn't want to release it, you know? So for some of you, yes, this connection is over. It's too hostile. It's too hostile. There's a lot of bitterness here and anger. I would go as far as saying a bit of manipulation. You know, a lot of ego is in this, and it feels like somebody has to defend themselves. You know, if this has to do with you, you know, as a person, Leo, as like your energy, then spirit is calling out a change around your investments, right? Either overspending or not investing properly or having poor boundaries, whatever, for whatever reason it is, right? They're saying something needs to change around your investments, your time, your energy, your money. They're also saying that your discernment around certain things is a little off. So maybe you're putting your heart too much into something and not enough of the logical, practical energy. They're saying that you have closed out a cycle, or the cycle is closing, and it's like one door is closing, one door is opening. This is an opportunity for you. It gives you like a tunnel. So you're opening up to something quite new here. And because the hidden energy is a 7 of Swords being in reverse, it has to do with being honest with yourself or finding out truths, you know? So a lot of this definitely does have to do with information and knowledge, practicalities, and boundaries. So, Leah, I guess what I have to say is your world card is in the upright position, which is really, really good. But your death card is in reverse. So be careful with that. Be careful. Again, it could be somebody else giving you a hard time of letting go. For some of you, this could be a habit that you have when it comes to investments, right? Your health, your food, your money, your energy. So just keep that in mind, Leo. This definitely does feel like an ex-husband, ex-wife situation. Doesn't have to be for all of you, though. What does Leo need to heal? Hole in the soul, Leo, is coming out for you. This card talks about um, something very, very traumatic that was experienced. It could be a lot of things. It could be one thing. This is usually what happens when it's like your soul becomes fragmented because something really bad happened. You know, it's usually around some heavy trauma. So spirit is telling you that there's something that you need to release, death. Maybe it gets brought back and brought back and brought back. That you need to work on here, okay? That, usually that's shadow work, that's healing, that's therapy, so that you can put yourself back together again, okay? Okay, let's go over to Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Virgo. We're going to see what message that spirit has for you, okay? I'm going to pull about 5 cards. Virgo, what does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Strength card in reverse. King of Swords in the upright position. Six of Swords in the upright position. We have Death card in reverse. The Hierophant in reverse. Hidden energies, the Emperor in the upright position. Okay, so Virgo, you have Strength in reverse, King of Swords in the upright position, Six of Swords in the upright position, Death card reverse, Hierophant reverse, and the Emperor in the upright position. So this could be you, this could be somebody else, but this is an energy where somebody feels overpowered by somebody else. It's a control tactic. It's kind of like somebody who imposes their own values, their own morals, their own perspective. And they have a hard time seeing somebody else's. And so, how this can manifest is a little bit of like abusive relationships, control, family drama, where family breaks up, things like that. Um, it does feel like someone is sitting here with a lot of integrity and a lot of truth. And for them, this truth means I want to move away from the drama. I want to move away from the conflict, or I need to physically relocate. However, it does feel like something here is not over, or it has trouble changing, or has trouble being let go. So sometimes it could be, let's say, for example, a relationship that either you're in or that you're not in, that the dynamics is like it's a hard time seeing each other. It's always one way, one person's way, and there's a hard time making some sort of habitual changes, right? So sometimes, for in this situation, Virgo, I could see it as, is this relationship over? Is it not over? Or if you guys are together, it's like, how can we get past the conflict? How can we get past not seeing eye to eye? And with the Emperor being as the hidden energy, I don't know who this is, but for me, with a lot of masculinity here, with the King of Swords, the Emperor, and the Hierophant, who in this situation in your life, Virgo, has to always be right? Who? And why is it hard to see the other person's perspective? What is this power struggle? Okay, so it does feel, Virgo, that either someone is allowing someone to overpower them, or the other way. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have to, tell yourself, how do you fit into this situation? Now, spiritually speaking, the major arcanas are your lessons. You have the Strength card, you have the Death card, and you have the Hierophant coming out into play. So I'm bringing those 3 cards out. And the Hierophant talks about, what are your values? What are your traditions? Are you seeing eye to eye? Are you listening to the other person's perspective? Can we get on the same page to resolve these family issues, or these relationship issues? Can we commit to one another, right? With the Death card, what changes do we have to make? What hard changes, right? Death to rebirth transformation. Do we have to end this relationship, or what needs to end in these unhealthy dynamics? And then we have the Strength card, which talks about confidence. It talks about making choices. And it talks about resilience. Okay. And in what ways can you find that? And for whatever way that is. So again, it could be, you know what, I can't do this anymore. Right. It could be, you know what, yeah, you know what, I'm being too much. I want to hear this out. I need to see outside of myself. What ways was someone being a little controlling, you know? So I feel for you, Virgo, Spirit is saying that either this has been going on for the past 6 weeks, or within the next 6 weeks, you're going to start to go to smoother waters and get away from a lot of this drama. Okay. Whether it's mentally for you or dealing with somebody else. Okay. Virgo, I'm going to leave it there for you. Okay. We're going to go into Libra. All right, Libra, we're going to see what messages or message that Spirit has for you. Okay, what's going on with Libra? What message do we have for Libra? So Libra, I'm getting a lot about work, collaborations. You have the Page of Wands, the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in the upright position, the Three of Pentacles in the upright position, and then we have the Eight of Cups. So for some of you, long story short, somebody is juggling two different people, right? I don't like to focus so much on relationships, but I'm going to say the message the way that I see it in so many ways. So for some of you, somebody knows that they cannot start a new relationship until they end another relationship. So someone is in the process of disconnecting. They have already emotionally disconnected, and they're walking away. Okay. It could have happened 8 months ago, or it's going to be happening within the next 8 months, but someone definitely checked out, Libra. And it's interesting because with the new cycle of love trying to come in, it feels delayed or blocked. And I think it's because somebody, Libra, I'm going to say that this could be you, where you're more focused on your studies, you're more focused on projects. It's more monetary practicalities. For example, like if you're living with somebody, for some of you, I'm not saying for all of you, it could feel like you're roommating. Your heart's not really in it, right? And there's this feeling of venturing out and wondering what emotionally is out there, but you're focused on the practicalities. Could be that way. But I do feel like for some of you, if you are dealing with career, it's like you're trying different things. You're mixing and things like that. You're open to new passionate projects or new ideas or creativities. And you're trying to figure out how to make something happen here. So I do feel for some of you Librans out there, you might be moving, leaving a situation behind. You might be emotionally disconnected from a relationship. But on the positive side, your energy is more excited and focused on your projects. So I do feel like your projects are going to be growing. Let me clarify why Ace of Cups would be in reverse for Libra. For some of you, you're gonna get a message from somebody who has a strong desire towards you. Here we go. Ace of Cups reversed and the Ace of Swords in the upright position. Yeah, this is somebody. This could be somebody. I'm gonna say it different ways. This could be somebody that disappeared. About either 4 months, 5 months, 4 years, 5 years. And then there's a communication, if it was a missed opportunity before, right? And then I can also see this as I'm not really ready to open up my heart space because I need to heal my heart space. I need to somehow, and I'm getting like transmuting. It's like I need to put my pain into my creativities. It's like I'm still trying to recover either financially or physically, health wise, or emotionally. So a lot what I'm seeing here, Libra, at least in regards to your love and your heart, there's a truth known about this. It's not a lie. It's here. It's known. And there's a need to kind of juggle these aspects of yourself, or juggle if it is somebody else, a person, right? So it does feel like Libra Spirit is saying that this is a busy time for you, and they want you to know that you're coming into a lot of truths. And again, if for some of you it is somebody coming around, and you're gonna have to figure out what you need to do, how you could fit them into your life, or who are you choosing? You know what I'm saying? And then the truths around, am I really emotionally available? Or do I need to just focus on my self-love because of the history that you've had, that your heart is still somewhere in the past, you know? So let me see what you need to heal, Libra. Letting go. Ooh, that one flew out. What does Libra need to work on? Libra, see, Phoenix Rising came out for you. Transformation. So Spirit is saying this is a time of transformation. A lot of change is happening here. So be open to it. Okay. So if you feel like something needs to transform or change, you're right. All right. We're going to go over to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, we're going to get a message for you. I'm gonna pull about 5 or 6 cards. We're going to see. Okay. What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? Uh-huh. Okay. Scorpio, I got the Knight of Wands for you. Knight of Wands in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. And then the Chariot in the upright position. And I'm seeing this 2 different ways. So bear with me, right? See where it resonates for you. This is an energy. You have 1 major arcana and you have the Chariot, right? The Chariot for me, they're moving on, right? There's a level to these, right? It's from the Fool card, goes on their journey. So the Chariot comes in right after the Lovers. So for some of you, Spirit is saying it's okay to leave a relationship behind. Okay, that there's victory behind leaving some sort of partnership. It could be romantic, it could be career, it could be relocating, you know. But this is a time you have the green light, Scorpio. There's victory behind this move that you're doing. Okay. Also, what I'm also seeing is that somebody could be coming towards you, could be a Cancer, doesn't have to be. But there it does feel like someone could be coming towards you. Let's move on from that. The other thing that I'm seeing here is some of you guys on a personal level, you're not quite sure what direction to go into because you don't feel like you have the clarity. So the advice is don't make a haste decision if you're not quite certain, right? Don't be impulsive with something here. There's a need for internal truth. There's a need for authenticity. Like, what is your truth? You know, do you need to look out for more information? Do you need to ask the right people? Do you need more research before you make this choice? Um, but Spirit is saying that you're, because you have your Chariot here, this decision to move forward in a new direction is an amazing idea. Okay. Maybe you need more information on it. Maybe the information you're getting, you're like, I'm not too sure. Maybe it's just, is this for me? You know, maybe there's a personal doubt, you know? So some of you guys, some of you guys have someone here that could have been playing with you, like a player. Maybe there was manipulation, maybe there was gossip, maybe there was lying, maybe there was spying. There's something about deception for you, Scorpio, that I don't see it coming from you. I see it coming from somebody else. Um, and so if you feel like you're missing out on something and something's telling you, let me just leave that behind, then follow that thought, okay? For some of you with the 6 of Pentacles being hidden, somebody was breadcrumbing or somebody was receiving and receiving. So somebody could have been giving, and somebody receiving, or somebody could have been breadcrumbing to different places, okay? I'm going to pull one more card for you. What is the Ace of Swords in reverse for Scorpio? 8 of Cups in reverse. Exactly. So if you felt like I see, this is why I shouldn't pull any more cards. Trust your inner knowing. Like I said, if you're uncertain about leaving a situation behind, moving, relocating, leaving a person, ask yourself, are you happy though? How long has it been since you have not been happy? Are you emotionally codependent? Are you codependent to this? Why do you feel so attached? So Spirit is here to tell you, Scorpio, that feeling of, you know what, I think I need to go somewheres, you know, like, yeah, do that. Go somewheres. Okay. You've been thinking about this for quite some time, and it feels like you've been sacrificing yourself in suspension to try to find a perspective when I think you already know the answer, you know, so don't lie to yourself. Okay. Scorpio, I'm going to leave it there for you. Going into Sagittarius. All right. What message do we have for Sagittarius? What message do we have for Sagittarius? What message do we have for Sagittarius? Okay. Hmm. Oh, okay. This is a fast one. So you got the Moon card in the upright position, the Four of Cups in the upright position, the Two of Cups in the upright position, Six of Swords in reverse, and the World card in reverse. So for those of you dealing with relationships, it doesn't have to be romantic, guys. Platonic, romantic, whatever. This is someone that you're going to be able to have a heart-to-heart conversation, and you're going to talk about maybe a past conflict experience, whether on one side or both sides, and it's going to be an opportunity to really reconnect, I guess. You know, I want to say start over. It feels very unfinished to me. It does, especially if somebody was long distance and they're returning home. So I'm getting that as well. Somebody coming back from a long distance. So maybe somebody had to vacation, move, or what have you, or whatever. Right? I'm thinking military too. It does. Oh, I got chills saying that. So there is a reunion here, and this is going to be such a beautiful conversation. And maybe it already happened, right? So this is going to be confirmation that what you're feeling in this positive light is how they're feeling in this positive light. That this feeling of ignored or missed opportunity, or I wonder if they're thinking about me, or I wonder how they truly feel about me. Either you already know and I'm confirming and it's good, or this is coming in within 5 to 6 weeks. Okay. So there is definitely highlighting here a relationship, Sagittarius, where both of you are on the same page. Now, what is the lesson, right? You have the moon and you have the world card in reverse. So on the bright side, your moon is in its upright position where it could feel like there's a lot of unknown things. There could be these subconscious things kind of building up. It could be getting these dreams and you don't understand. So your subconscious it's hitting. So where are these emotions arising from, and how can you reflect on that and journal on that? And this is also a time where you're not going to know everything, so this is so important to be connected to yourself and then follow your intuition through this uncertain time. Now, being that this is leading into the world in reverse, for some of you, yeah, this person will break silence and come around, right? And it comes back around. But as a spiritual lesson for yourself, the world in reverse talks about lessons being learned. And in this scenario, a lesson has not yet been learned. So there's a lack of expansion. So it feels like something here has to close out. Okay. Sometimes it could literally be one person talking to someone and somebody already has another cycle going on. And so one cycle is not yet complete. It's things like that. So make sure that you are very self-aware. You're learning your personal lessons and you're allowing to close out things so that you can open up to new things. Okay. For some of you, Sagittarius is out there, you're going to get an offer within 2 to 3 months. It could be a love offer. Okay. Um, that's what I'm seeing here for you as well. Let's get a healing card for you. Help from above. So, Sag, help from above. Your ancestors, your guides, they're very strongly with you at this time. Okay. They're trying to give you signs. So, that's awesome. Oop, my thing almost fell. All right. Who's next? Capricorn. Capricorn is next. All right, Capricorn. What message do we have for Capricorn? What message do we have for Capricorn? What messages do we have for Capricorn or message? Capricorn. Someone's coming towards you, Capricorn. Message for Capricorn. Interesting. So you have the Page of Pentacles in the upright position, the Nine of Cups in the upright position, the Knight of Wands in the upright position, and the Ten of Cups in the upright position. Your hidden energy is the Moon in reverse. So immediately I was like, okay, somebody's coming in. Somebody where there was a silence, where there was a feeling of secrecy, where there was a feeling of unknown is coming to bear some sort of gesture. It could be somebody with a gift. It could be somebody allowing an opportunity to start something like an extension of an olive branch. Could be friend, could be child, whatever, right? It could be somebody passionate towards you, Capricorn, and it's like they want to chase you. But what's so interesting about this energy is that some of you are already involved, or it kind of feels that way. It feels like somebody's disturbing the peace, and it's not aware. So someone's coming towards a family dynamic here, and the silence is broken. Now, Capricorn, if this is just your energy, right? There is this feeling of solitude, taking time to yourself, learning about yourself, learning, I kind of get like a very spiritual feeling with this. It's like someone's trying to read about energy, or journal or shadow work, and they're trying to find this level of peace and self-acceptance, and they're trying to find their motivation, and they're trying to work out, and they're chasing after their happiness. It's like they know, it's like they're learning, they're open. And it almost even feels like they want to share that with someone. So I feel like for you, Capricorn, for those of you on a spiritual journey, a lot of your subconscious things and things that you weren't really aware of, they've come to the surface, and you're trying to work through that. For some of you, it has to do with your sense of financial security. For some of you, it has to do with a mother. For some of you, it has to do with a wife. Your sense of independence, your investments, your home, your domestic side, right? So I do feel, because you're opening with this Page of Pentacles, this new avenue. For some of you, it could be a job you're looking for, a hobby, schooling. It feels very new to learning, and maybe a possibility for financial gain. But I feel like there's a feeling of passion here. So I like this for you, Capricorn. I do like this for you. I don't want it to be that you are in a really good place, and you're attached, and then somebody, a fleeing a casual person wants to chase after you. Then, it kind of feels like for some of you, there is a secret coming out about this, So, but I don't want that to resonate for all of you. I really want to keep this to where this is you chasing after your emotional fulfillment, and being surrounded by so much support and love, getting a lot of work done, especially spiritually. So let's get a healing message for you. Now, if you're wondering about someone coming around, it could be a Sagittarius, okay? It could be a Taurus, Sagittarius, maybe Virgo. Let's see. Yep, soulmate. Soulmate is coming out. So Spirit is saying, for those of you that are single, you have your soulmate coming towards you, okay? You do. Now, let me get one more for you. Capricorn. You also have family and tribe. So I saw that with the 10 of Cups. So when family and tribe come out, it talks about how your ancestors are close with you, but that also how there are certain experiences that have actually been passed down from generations. It's kind of like in your bloodline. So there could be influences around that, and things maybe that you're analyzing about that as well. Family dynamics, how things should be. What is my happiness? What is my family's happiness? And what have you. So Capricorn, that is what I have for you. That is what I have for you. Okay. Let's see. We're going to go into Aquarius. Okay. What messages do we have for Aquarius? 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 Hmm. Excuse me. So Aquarius is going through a breakthrough. We have the High Priestess in reverse, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Pentacles in the upright position, and the Ace of Swords. It kind of feels like you're getting direction here. I mean, it could be legally, it could be your mind, this is kind of where your intuition is a little clouded because you feel like you've been doing something for so long, or it's like your energy was invested into something that you expected to grow or to provide some sort of um I guess result, right? So for example, working the same thing for 7, 6 years and you're like, well, huh? Looking at your bank account and you're like, where the hell did the money go? Your energy definitely focuses on your finances, your grounding, your skills, and what you're building. So Spirit is saying either you have the truth now or within a week, you're going to find out a truth. So let me see. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. You're going to get either unexpected money, unexpected raise, unexpected job opportunity. Okay, so remember, like I said, your entire energy talks about growth. It could be a skill. Remember Pentacles. Pentacles is energy, it's money, it's skill, it's knowledge, it's the hard stuff, the practical stuff. And so because your energy is showing up as a bit stuck, like shit, I've been doing this now, like, okay, now I'm focused, but it's like I need something else. I need something else to this, right? I need to add something else. I need this other piece of the recipe. And in a week or now, you're gonna find out, or maybe you did, what this missing piece is. For you, for some of you, it is finances. For some of you, it is, hey, your health is doing better. For some of you, it is a job opportunity. It's like, oh shit, well, should I do this one? Um, so Spirit is saying with the High Priestess coming out in reverse, for some of you, you are whatever you felt like was hidden from you, you're gonna find out. And it's gonna give you a breakthrough, right? For some of you, Spirit is saying you need to trust your intuition, but your intuition might be clouded because you're so ungrounded and you're so focused on this practical thing. So give yourself time to meditate. Get a tarot reading if you need to, if you can't trust your own intuition. But they're saying your intuition is trying to help you in this situation, but it's a bit blocked. Okay. So it's kind of like your higher self knows. You do know, but you're not, you're struggling to ground yourself in that way. Okay. So let's get a healing card for Aquarius. Sadness is coming out, Aquarius. So you could be dealing, one of the things that could be making you feel very ungrounded is that you're sad about something. Is it your health, right? Is it your money? Is it emotions from past situations? So you have to work through that. And I just channeled a song for you, The Colors of the Wind by Pocahontas. The colors of the wind. Paint with all the colors of the wind. What is that? I'm so sorry. Okay, so Aquarius, give me a second because I need to look the song up. Colors of the wind. Hold on one second because everything is a sign, okay? Hold on. Okay. Respect for nature. So that's like grounding, the things you do. Interconnectedness. So you're all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. Diversity and open-mindedness. The values of non-material wealth. Interesting. It contrasts the materialistic view of the world with a more spiritual and emotional understanding of beauty and abundance. It says, lyric example, you can own the earth and still all you'll own is earth until you can paint with all the colors of the wind. This line underscores that true richness lies in understanding and coexisting with the world, not in possessing it. So remember I was saying, Aquarius, you try to get more spiritual about this, not so the practical side, because there's a lot about money here. Money, 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 groundedness. I mean, it could be being super focused on health, but I do feel like you're going to get a breakthrough, you know? So, okay, so Aquarius, I am going to leave that there for you. Okay. Hopefully that resonated and helped you a little bit. And then going into Pisces. 49, the 8. Okay. Pisces. Pisces. Let's get a message for Pisces. Let's get a message for Pisces. Hmm. Ooh, Pisces. Okay. You have the 5 of Wands. Ooh, 2 of Cups. Pisces, you have the 5 of Wands in reverse, the 7 of Pentacles in the upright position, the 2 of Pentacles in the upright position, the Death card. Your hidden energy is a 4 of Wands in reverse and the 2 of Cups in reverse. So this tells me that you broke something. Something's broken. It could have been an ending of a relationship, friendship, romantic. Now, if you're still dealing with someone and you're in the same living space or working space, right? You share the community, you share the foundation. It is upside down. Okay, so you're starting off with the 5 of Wands. So it's like the feeling of I don't want to fight, you know, forgetting what you're fighting for, or ego, competition, you know, whether within your home space, workspace. It feels like there's this pause where there's a lot of evaluation going on about what to do next. Juggling the idea, juggling responsibilities, juggling money. There's a lot about looking at finances and financial growth and career growth. And there is this acceptance that something has to change or end because something is in balance and it's causing chaos. So for some of you, this can manifest as, you know what, I just got to quit my job and go somewhere else, you know? For some of you, it's like, I got to move out. For some of you, it's like, I got to end this connection because it's causing so much chaos in my life. And I need to start refocusing on what's the priority here, and I need to focus on my financial wealth, my emotional wealth, my financial emotional career. You know, it's like you're looking at how much time you've spent and invested into something, and you're like, man, I need to do something different, right? I need to do something different. um so spirit is saying, you know, the major arcana for you right now that you could be feeling is massive change and transformation. For some of you, this is hard because death, you know, death of a relationship, it hurts, right? You'd have to mourn somebody living, you know. Some of you, this is like saying goodbye to a part of yourself that you've been for so long. So, oof, this is very heavy, Pisces. It's good, but it's heavy. This is a very transformative time for you, but the good side is that you are willing to accept that, you know, whatever that is. Cutting out the competition, right? Picking yourself out of the competition, moving out, relocate, you know, moving homes even. So now, for some of you who are dealing in a situation where you are with someone, then there's this acknowledgement that you both need to get back on the same page and you look at yourselves and then look at each other and then ask yourself, well, what changes do we need to make so that we can fight for the same thing and not fight with each other? You know? So again, this is a very reflective time, Pisces, a time where things can seem up and down until you kind of figure it out of what needs to change. Okay. Um, so Pisces, I'm gonna say, let's see, what do you need to heal? Unleash your creativity is coming out. Unleash your creativity is coming out. What else? Discover your life purpose. For some of you, I'm going to give you a good example. For some of you, you could be losing competitions, right? Like, because competition is not always bad, right? You could have auditioned or do something, right? I'm getting acting for some reason, and you keep getting rejected. Maybe it's something you need to change. Maybe you need to be more creative. Maybe there's something about maybe getting more in tune with yourself. Okay. So Spirit is actually calling out some major creativity energy here. Discovering your life purpose, unleash your creativity. It's like, is this really what you want to be doing? You know, is this really your path, or is something else your path? Right? Um, what am I fighting for? What am I competing for? Like, what is the true issue around this? And again, on the bright side, Spirit is saying that you're willing and you're accepting to make a major change. The question is, what is this change that you need to make? All right. So for you, Pisces, for you, I'm going to ask about what is the death? It's the King of Wands. Okay. For some of you, you need to end a relationship with somebody who is a trickster in your energy. For some of you, you need to stop lying to yourself and step into your power and become someone like a leader. Take a leadership approach. Speak. You know, it's like King of Wands is like again, it's like creative. It's acting. It's creativity. It's physical fitness. It's again, did I say public speaking? So King of Wands is like the salesman. You know, when you go try to buy a car, they're out there chasing after you. You know what I'm saying? They won't stop until you buy it, until they convince you. It's that kind of energy where you have to kind of hone into that sense of power, grab what it is that you want, and don't make any apologies for it. Not in a bad way, but in a positive way. So it does feel, Pisces, you, for the collective that I'm reaching out to, you have to stop taking a back seat and stop diminishing yourself. And you need to put yourself out there. Your creativity's out there. Okay, some of you it's music. Some of you it's art. Some of you, let me see what else I see on this card. Some of you it's magic. You know, for some of you it's acting. Okay. So it kind of feels like you need to shine brighter. There's more to you. Shine brighter. Put yourself out there more. Feel that sense of confidence here. Okay. For some of you, make a choice. So there's definitely a level of courage that is needed, and knowing your self-worth, you know, and releasing any environments or any people that could hinder that sense of direction and growth and belief. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it resonated. Bye.